Brand safety is a really important part of the advertising ecosystem, especially with programmatic. With programmatic, you can really benefit from the scale that exists. So you can find the user you're looking for wherever they are. But with that comes risks because your users that you're targeting might be consuming content that the brand isn't necessarily comfortable being on. So that could be adult content, or it might just be content that the brand doesn't necessarily feel they have an affinity with. So they want to try and avoid that. So it's kind of a really crucial part of the system. And this is often provided by third parties. So there's quite a few third parties in the space that are doing things like contextualizing pages to understand what they're about. And in that way, brands can make sure that they appear on content that they're comfortable with and avoid content that they're not so comfortable with.
There are multiple techniques that brands can use to manage their brand safety settings. It can start off with, it should first start off with the buying model that they choose. So, as Harvey mentioned, the more you open out your targeting settings and the more pages that you open your delivery to, the more risk you're taking. The first thing that you should do to decide your brand safety is to choose the right buying model according to the level of risk that you're willing to take. The next step is then whitelist and blacklist. So again, just kind of filtering down the URLs that you are willing to serve impressions on. And then you can layer on other additional settings, often provided by content verification technologies or sometimes by the DSP. So you can implement keyword blocking, which is something that I think we'll come on to talk about in a bit more detail. But essentially, keyword blocking is when you look at whether there are any keywords that you do not want to appear against that you choose to blacklist. And the other setting that's provided by content verification tools is content blocking. So, as Harvey mentioned, technologies go through and categorize pages into different categories, and you can choose to block against specific categories that you deem unsuitable for your brand.